every other podcast that exists, tell me if I'm wrong, talks about 99% of their lives.
Yeah.
We talk about fucking 30 to 40.
Yeah,
We are hamstrung.
No, I think 50 to 60. 50 to 60. I think we're way more than 30. I'm way more than 30.
Well, that's why I asked, are we going to change our format or have a different version? Like, are we going to have a start?
Josh, you don't talk about work at all.
No, that's right.
That's my point. That's like more than 30% of your life.
Nah, I work from home. It's about 30.
What do you think? What do you think he talks about when he came in the office?
Yeah.
Office? We talking about office?
We're talking about office.
Dave with the suit, ice in his veins. Josh cracking jokes, never mundane. Oh my wild card, twisting your brain. Together they roll, FTS the name. Life's petty problems, kick to the curb. Dave got the logic, never disturbed. Josh with the punchline, sharp like a verb. Omar the eccentric, slick like an herb. Friends talking shop.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the FTS podcast, Friends Talking Shop. Happy September. We're finally back after I just was notified that we did not post a podcast in the month of August. But like our European friends, we take the month of August off.
That's right.
And that's just how we roll. So
it's
sorry
summer living, Dave. Summer living. We took a little hiatus, enjoyed the summer and the sunshine. Now we're back after Labor Day.
In fact, Omar, I had to ask Josh a question, so I FaceTime with him while he was on the beach.
That is true. Yeah,
so
that's right.
Got to see his Josh in his beach environment. Yeah.
In all my glory.
So when Josh is on the beach, do you think he is wearing 6 or 7 layers of clothes?
Yeah.
No, I was topless, man. TOPLESS. Topless.
Yep. Yeah, it was in his full glory. It was
full glory.
He kept the phone close. I just saw just his face, but I got
did.
to see.
I don't want to. You know, a
Was
little
he wearing
tease.
sunscreen on his nose like he's a lifeguard?
No zinc oxide.
No, you didn't do that. No, maybe someday in your life you wish you did, but he did not. He looked relatively normal on the beach.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Did you see what he was wearing?
No, he just said I kept it close.
It looked a lot like he does.
Was Josh sharing anything, or was he hogging all the food for himself again?
Yeah, he's surrounded by smoothies or whatever it was that
Gelato.
Gelato, yeah.
As far as the eye can see.
It's from the previous episode.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to them all to get all the jokes.
There you go.
Well, I'm your host, Dave, ready to do episode 93 with you. Looking forward to it. Love the fall. Especially this time of year. It's still warm, and yet football is about to start. What a time we live in.
It's a very short period though before it gets cold.
Yeah.
So it's it sucks.
Living the day. Living today.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I should do. I always mourn the passing of summer. I hate it. I hate when summer's gone. I love summer.
Yeah. Why do we live in northern climates?
It's stupid. We shouldn't. It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's really, really dumb. There's
Another
no way
that Omar is doing better than us. I don't understand that, but good job.
All right. That makes two things.
Anyway, so let's kick this off. I wanted to introduce two of my co-hosts that I usually do this podcast with. The first is Josh. Josh, how you doing?
I'm doing well. It's been a really good summer, but it just goes by too quick. Listen, we don't get political on this show, but I have to ask you guys, do either of you really care about the whole Cracker Barrel thing, about the changing of this logo? Because it's all anyone's talking about, and I don't understand it at all. Why would anybody care about a restaurant's logo changing? If you like the restaurant, it's not closing. They didn't change their menu or take off your favorite dish. Why do you care? I don't get it. There's such vitriol in this country. People get angry at the weirdest shit. Don't they? People get angry.
There's such what? Vitriol?
Yeah, you don't know what vitriol. Jeez, you know, sometimes when I put out SAT words, your mind explodes.
No, it's very rare when you use words with like more than 2 syllables that aren't like a sports jargon. He knows Dave, right? He knows interception.
Yeah,
right. That's one of his big ones. Everything's an interception.
That's four syllables. Yeah.
That's a big adult word. Yeah,
that is a big adult word. Yes,
it's an INT a lot of times.
INT.
Shorten it.
Do you care about the Cracker Barrel thing? Look, the new logo sucks. Don't get me wrong. Whoever their marketing department is, it's pretty stupid. I mean, they're in financial distress of some sort. They're not doing well. They need to rebrand and freshen themselves up. But they didn't do much with the logo. They should have changed everything and just made it new and exciting. And they didn't do that. It's boring. Look, the food's still shitty. It's shitty food. I don't know if either of you have ever been to a Cracker Barrel. I've been there 2 or 3 times. Every time it's a miserable food experience. It's terrible.
Really? Well,
have you been?
I get scrambled eggs, bacon. Like that's all I ever get at a Cracker Barrel.
I've never been there for breakfast. I've never been for breakfast. I've been there for lunch and dinner.
I didn't realize they serve lunch and dinner.
They serve lunch and dinner.
I only go to Cracker Barrel when I'm on the road,
right,
off a highway,
right,
for
that's,
breakfast.
That's where it is. A highway type food, pull over highway food. But it's gross. Omar, I know you've never been to Cracker Barrel. That's far beneath you.
What's like very odd to me about this conversation? I almost reacted with vitriol about Josh's palate.
Now we're gonna find out if you know what vitriol means.
Because Josh will eat just about anything. You know what I mean?
That's not true. That's not true.
Why do you think that?
That's not true at all.
Why? Have you seen what he eats, David?
What are you talking about?
He doesn't eat healthy.
Yeah, he's hard for food.
He's still picky.
He's not exactly going to nice restaurants for a living.
What do you mean for a living? First of all, I do go to nice restaurants.
Josh,
I enjoy nice restaurants.
Okay, Josh. Okay, I'll ask you. What are the last 3 or 4 times you've eaten out? Where have you gone?
Actually, we just ate out this last weekend at a really
Sizzlers?
good place called Saltwater. Really good place.
Oh, it sounds expensive.
It was good.
Dave and I grew up
beach.
more freshwater guys, but yeah, okay.
No, look, I don't have to go to fancy places. I do enjoy a good dining experience, and I'm good eating like Chipotle. I love Chipotle, but I'm just saying there's certain food is gross. Denny's is gross. Burger King is gross. Cracker Barrel is gross. And they can change that logo all they want. It doesn't change the fact that their food sucks.
I think there are some foods that gross is part of the appeal. Like, a greasy, a greasy spoon, a diner. Like that's where I get my grilled cheeses.
But that's not gross. That's comfort food. That's good.
Yeah,
it's not good for you. It's not good for you, but it's still good. It tastes good.
I want my comfort food from a place that's kind of gross.
And that's cool. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if I've ever gone to a luxury restaurant that had chicken noodle soup that I liked.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
It's because they don't serve it. Like I got to go to Cracker Barrel to get that stuff.
Correct, but there's better places than Cracker. That's my whole point. Is Cracker Barrel has bigger problems than their label.
Yeah.
Than their logo.
Well,
do either of you care? Are you finding it as crazy as I do and the fact that they even gave in is even crazier.
Yeah,
because
they changed it back, right?
They changed it back because what are you fearing if you're Cracker Barrel, right? Like the people who love Cracker Barrel are going to go, even though they might not like the new logo, even though it looks exactly like the old logo.
Well, without the old man.
Without the old man, who gives a shit? Who cares? And then on top of that, now they're not getting anybody new. There's no rebranding, no refreshing, no anything. It's almost like they said, okay, we'll stay in this horrible financial shape just to satisfy the current people who eat our disgusting slop.
Yeah.
Look, this was.
Am I missing something?
Yes, you are. Yet again, missing something.
Tell me.
This is every so often, Josh.
Yeah.
The right wing media machine.
This is not political in my eyes. Nothing of this.
I'm telling you, that's exactly why it is out there. Right?
Okay,
they grab these concepts, they make it into an attack on culture because it gets some extra listeners on their podcast. Quite frankly, we should start talking about this shit. Maybe we'll get some more listeners.
We're talking about it right now.
I want to have an outrage machine component.
Yeah, that's what it is.
This
it's an
podcast.
Outrage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's an excellent point. By the way, we are outraged. If you care to listen to any of our episodes, we're outraged about a lot of stuff. It's just not. It's not public stuff like Cracker Barrel. It's shit.
I'm outraged about the outrage.
Okay.
As am I. I'm very outraged. I'm outraged about your outrage about the outrage.
And all I want is Sydney Sweeney's phone number. I don't care what her genes are. I don't care. I don't see colors.
Who cares?
Yeah.
It's so crazy that people care about this stuff. It's crazy.
Well, did you actually see the interview with the CEO of
No,
Cracker Barrel?
I did not. No.
So she was trying to make the point that a lot of the employees and customers are saying, we would like you to update your facilities and, You know how you
Okay.
got that big store when you walk in, where a bunch of stuff that
which that's junk, garbage that no one should ever buy. But go ahead.
But they wanted to update sort of the restaurant, and the logo
Yes.
was part of that, right? And you would think
Of course.
like that's, but it's all political, right? That change felt like that got swept into woke, and then the backlash.
But how is it? I don't know. That's the part I don't get. Like, I can understand certain things where you're like, okay, they took out something that was controversial before. There's nothing controversial about an old man sitting on a barrel or leaning against a barrel. I mean, maybe someone can massage it that way, I guess. But again, even if, who cares? Who cares? It's a restaurant. Why are you invested that much in a restaurant? And by the way,
Josh,
it didn't shut down.
If you had to click on one link, okay? One is an article about Cracker Barrel. Number 2 is an article about Sydney Sweeney and her jeans thing. Number 3 is an article about Kim Kardashian and her how she was wearing a cheeky, if you know what I mean, outfit to launch her new Skims thing, right? Or number 4, a Taylor Swift Travis Kelce article. Which one do you read?
I'm not reading any of them.
No, you have to read one. You have to read one, Josh. That's the point. It's
all right,
I'll read fuck, marry, kill. You got to pick one.
All right, I will choose. I will choose Cracker Barrel.
Dave,
because it's so stupid.
He put you in that corner.
He did. I mean, what am I supposed to do there? I mean, that's just like, come on. All right, so that's how I'm doing. I'm doing well, but I just don't. Again, the outrage is so stupid. It's phony outrage. It's just phony.
It's hard to have a conversation about that because it is political, and what people get upset about on either side.
I guess it is, but it doesn't seem political at all to me. It's a restaurant changing their logo. Okay.
Well, they changed their logo from A to B, and B was more boring than A.
Yes.
It's been a string of really bad. Like Jaguar had one where it was like you always had kind of a cool logo, and they went to like this really bland one. So maybe part of it is just people were like, enough with changing logos to really uninspired ideas.
But, okay, that's fine.
Can't we? Yeah, just go on.
That's fine. My point is that's where it should end. It should end like, oh, that's their new logo. That logo sucks, and that should be it. Then I should move on with my day. I shouldn't harp on their new logo. It does suck. The new logo does suck, but they're not doing it for kicks. They're doing it because the restaurant is not doing well. They have to make some changes. Otherwise, it's the same crap. And so that's the reason they chose to do that.
Are you sure the restaurant's not doing well?
Yes, they're not doing well financially. That's the whole reason for this.
Cracker Barrel?
Yes, correct.
Yep.
They're trying to rebrand.
What'd you call me, Dave? Sorry?
I was trying to think of all the logos.
He called you Jaguar.
What?
Yeah, not everyone changes their logo. Like KFC did it. It was Kentucky Fried Chicken. Then they went straight to KFC. Okay, who cares? Who cares? Either you like it or you don't. Do you like the chicken? Great.
Did they get rid of Colonel Sanders? Is he gone now?
No, he's still a thing.
He's still a thing? Yeah.
Yeah. He was demoted though. He's Private Sanders now.
Yeah, he should. He's not done much fighting.
He's let his chicken game go. That's a big problem.
All right. Well, it's good that you're together. Yes. Home from the beach.
Although disappointing that the beach season's over, but happy football season here. So,
oh boy.
Yep.
Oh boy. Well, Omar, how are you doing?
I have been I'm on house arrest effectively. I realized on Friday, I did all these elaborate plans. We're about to announce an AI thing that we're doing with Berkeley University, all this nonsense. I have all this plans going to the West Coast, East Coast, Mexico City. And I realized on Friday, I have to be, there's only 124 days left in this calendar year. I have to be in Puerto Rico 84 of those days. I can't go anywhere. I'm here and I'm queer. Wait, I'm not queer. My point is I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
And the reason you have to be there 84 days is for tax reasons.
Yes. Otherwise I get deported.
Wait.
Not deported.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't have the tax shelter that Puerto Rico offers its citizens.
I call it a reinvestment program, but potato.
There you go. But that's for our listeners. That's you have to reside in Puerto Rico for a certain amount of time.
So I have all these people who want me to come visit them, including you guys want me to come visit. I'm sure.
Well, no, you can cross us off the list. We're all right with that.
I'm fine.
Yeah. There you go. That's two less.
Remember the days I would just show up in a Santa outfit?
Yes, we do.
Our listeners. So one time when Dave and Josh had one of those great after work seminars where they hit golf balls to try and bond, whatever that means.
At a Top Golf. Yeah.
Top
At
Golf.
Top Golf. And I showed up in a Santa Claus outfit to some applause. I was happy with the reception.
Sure.
Yeah. A white beard looks weird in a white guy. But anyway, so I'm in Puerto Rico. The beach house is fully up and running. So I've had a lot of guests there, which has been quite which will be my topic. I will just give you a little bit of a window into it. It's been quite I feel like I'm in danger of becoming one of those guys who vanishes and ends up with is married to 7 women, in Thailand. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, I'm just telling you, when you have a beach house with a jacuzzi, the world is your oyster.
Yeah.
At least the island is.
Why do you have to go to Thailand then?
No, I'm talking about that one guy, McAfee, whatever that guy was. Remember who
don't know
went
what you're talking
crazy?
No.
Pat McAfee. He founded a company. He was in Bermuda. Had 7 girlfriends.
I thought
One of
Pat
those things.
McAfee was an NFL commentator. Am I wrong?
Yeah, if you
Am I
guys
thinking of somebody
Google
else?
tech founder
Okay.
island overdose.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
You'll find it.
Scratch the overdose, scratch the tech, scratch the founder. So anyway, I'm in Puerto Rico, and I like not traveling. It was, as you guys know, it can have an impact on you, right? And so what I've also decided to do is I made a severe dietary change. 2. Number 1 is I'm having a lot of smoothies now with greens, kale, baby spinach,
Smart.
romaine hearts. I never knew what the fuck romaine hearts were. I thought that
Hearts of romaine. Hearts of romaine.
Yeah,
it's called.
There you go. And then protein powders. I'm having those, which is interesting. I actually right now, by the way, tip for our listeners. Ready? I never thought you could save smoothies. Right? I drink the whole thing. I always get bloated. I always make too much. Right?
Right.
You can't save it. You can
save it.
Do you know how to save it?
In the
Josh,
blender.
Okay. Excuse me?
You save it in the blender.
Nope. Incorrect.
No,
Absolutely.
that is correct.
Nope, you're incorrect. David?
I don't know. Pour
You
it in a
freeze
cup and
it?
put it in the fridge?
Nope. Well, David, you're partially right, but I'm assuming included putting it in the fridge. No. You have to put it in an airtight container with no air. You get all the air out, and then you store it the next day. It tastes like the exact incredible. It's like why if you go to the the smoothie stores at the chains, you can buy smoothies that are pre-made. They're made the day before. And you can't tell the difference. Amazing.
So you're not putting in a cup, you're putting in a bag and taking all the air out.
A bag? What do you?
How are you taking the air out of a cup?
Any kind of a thing that has a cap on it, like a Gatorade bottle.
What did I
Put
say?
the cap on.
Oh,
you put it in a cup with a lid?
That's not a cup. That's not a cup. He's
Gatorade
putting it in a
bottle.
plastic bottle.
Yeah, with a cap.
With a cap.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I
put
got
the
it.
air out, put a cap on, put it in the fridge. Done.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Or you can leave it in the blender with the top on, and then when you take it out, you just
it
reblend it.
It oxidizes it, Josh.
Yeah.
And,
all right.
and the texture is gone, just like your sense of humor the last few years.
Do you have to remove the oxygen, or you just have to make sure
What
no
the hell are
oxygen?
you
It's
talking
not fucking
about?
open heart surgery, Dave. You just you get the bottle of Gatorade. If you push it up so it gets to the very top,
And then you put the cap on.
Put the top on. That's
and
it.
twist it hard. He's
Chevy
saying no
Chase.
air gets into
Chevy
that
Checker.
Gatorade.
Yeah, but it's not
bottle.
that it's never exposed to air. You just put it in a sealed
it's
bottle.
It's not exposed to much air.
Well, I was
Yeah.
thinking, is he squeezing the bottle to get the air out, and somehow he's then
Yes, that's what he's doing.
Yes, yes, 100%. The other major change I've made, which by the way, I feel like less of a man. Please tell me if I'm wrong.
Probably
We
not.
will.
I think I'm going to stop drinking. I can't even say this out loud. Whole milk. I might start being a soy guy, an almond milk guy. I don't know what to do with myself. I feel like I'm becoming like a progressive. I'm like going to vote for
I'm an oat
AOC
milk.
and shit.
I'm an oat milk guy. I'm all oat milk.
it's
Is
not
that
good.
what's
for
wrong
you.
with you? Is that what happened? When did that happen to you, Josh?
First of all, it happened when my wife accidentally bought oat milk. Not for me. I think it was for her father, and then he left it here. Something happened like that, and I tried it because I'm like, I'll try it. And I loved it. I'm like, this is delicious. This is way better than cow milk. And I was done. And especially with cereal. I eat cereal every morning. I love cereal. And I use oat milk instead of, I'll never use cow milk ever again.
But it's not good for you, right?
It does, you're not hearing me. I'm not doing it because
I'm just making
it's
sure.
Gonna
but
it's going to make me, a figure of health. I'm doing it
Josh,
because it
has
just
your
tastes
body
better.
changed in any way the last 15 years?
It's softer.
Like, when was the last? Like, David, have you noticed any? Have you ever seen Josh with like tone arms or like defined?
Well, I don't have your electric vest that gets me jacked in one session, so I don't know
don't need
that.
to get personal here. I'm
Yeah.
asking Dave. I'm just asking Dave a question.
What are
Have
you
you ever
talking
seen
about?
Have you ever seen any veins in Josh's forearms?
Have I seen any veins in
You know,
forearms?
people in
I
shape
can't.
have like veins in their forearms.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gross. What kind
Yeah,
of question
like
is that?
wrestlers. Yeah, I guess Josh, I'm sorry,
No.
but I can't say I've ever seen any veins
No.
in your forearms.
I haven't seen either of you with veins in your forearms. What's the point here? The point is that I drink oat milk, and I'm very comfortable with that. And I know it's not as healthy, but I'm fine with it. And by the way, you know what's great about oat milk? It can last like 2 months before it's bad.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about your milk
I don't
going
think
bad and
that's good.
smelling it before you pour it on your cereal. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, why did you change, Omar? Why did you go to oat
Why are you
milk?
going to soy?
Because I think there comes a point in your life where you have to choose health over happiness. It's
Okay.
just
Oat milk isn't healthier.
It's
No,
not?
he's saying for him. He's saying for him. He's decided to go away from whole milk for health reasons. Not me.
That's like
No.
saying I'm not going to eat hot dogs anymore. I'm going to eat bratwurst. Like you're not going
no.
that far.
I think I
you're
may
right.
have some
Dave's
early
right.
indications of lactose intolerance.
Oh, that's
Oh,
way
okay.
different.
All
yeah.
right.
I definitely have Kaplan intolerance, but I've had that for 20 years.
Yeah. So look, you have horrible gas when you drink milk. Is that what you're telling us? When you make
No.
smoothies, you have the worst flatulence of all time, and now you have to switch to soy. Is that what
No.
you're telling us?
No,
Yes,
perhaps.
perhaps.
I've
There's no
you know
question
what?
that's
you know
what it is.
I feel bloated.
Okay. That's the
Yeah,
same thing.
you
Thank
can
you. That's a polite
Fill
way
in
of
the
saying
blanks
that.
there. Yeah.
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 By the way, it's also very gross in concept that we drink milk from an animal that
Yeah.
exudes. It's just it's
All
really
right.
gross that.
Okay, PETA. Okay, we got
No,
you.
it's nothing to do with
It's not
PETA. It's
gross.
nothing to do
It's
with
fucking nature. It's
No,
why
it's not.
we are. I don't think it's gross.
no
at all.
other animal.
I would
drinks
suck
milk
off
from
a
another
cow's
animal.
teat right now. I do it right now.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
That would hurt your belly. You have lactose intolerance. Listen, no other animal drinks milk from another animal.
Yeah. Don't
It's
say
weird.
that. I don't like.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's not any more weird than we eat the meat
This
from
is
these
just-
animals.
No, I think that seems
Jesus
very
fucking
normal.
Well,
Christ.
why?
Why?
This is the
Well-
shit. Josh, man. Josh is becoming fucking AOC over here.
No, I'm
It's
not.
just
What are you
crazy.
talking about? I'm not doing it for any reason other than
It's
I think
all
it's just
weird.
strange. I used
You
to.
look at
It's not
Oh,
weird to eat steak when the cows are
No,
like in a
I don't think
fucking-
that's weird
when
at
they're
all.
stuck in a barn together and they can't move.
No,
And they're just
look.
That's not weird.
No, you asked two different questions. Is it weird to eat steak? No, I don't think that's weird to eat steak. We're carnivores. We eat other animals. I think that's perfectly normal.
Look, if you're in the lane of eating another animal for its meat, it's not that far to say that we're also drinking their milk.
Why
I
don't we
guess
drink their
that's-
urine? Why don't we drink some horse urine?
Well,
I think some people do.
they don't.
Yeah,
they
people
don't.
People drink.
Why don't we drink
animal-
rhino piss? Why don't we do that?
Well,
Come
Now
on.
now you're looking it up. You don't search.
Yeah, you're
just because
looking it
some weirdo does it doesn't make it a thing.
Yeah, that's one person does not a trend make.
But it's healthy.
Yeah.
Milk is healthy for you. Like we were.
In a way, I don't think it does much for you as an adult.
No.
Ask ChatGPT. I'm sure it says yes, they do. Indians
yes.
drink cow urine for remedies and rituals.
Yeah, that's
Camel
gross.
urine in the Middle East, mixed with milk, is prescribed for certain ailments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rest my
like-
case.
Whoa! You better slow your
Yeah,
roll.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Slow your
It's,
roll.
that's really
Do
gross.
not
And it's,
fuck with my culture.
I'm
do
not.
not.
First of all, you're Pakistani. You're not Indian. I have to keep correcting you.
I
on
was
this.
called
I have
camel
to keep
jockey
correcting
for a
you.
long fucking time.
Stop
I have
it.
to keep correcting you on
was.
this. Okay,
Well-
that's neither here nor there. The whole point is it's not done across the world. It's done in certain cultures, and it's weird. You can't tell me it's not weird.
I think the fact of your passion for the Philadelphia Eagles is also pretty fucking weird.
That's
Okay?
fine. And
Everything's
I accept
relative.
that. I accept that.
And maybe
So,
I
Josh, you
accept
won't
drinking
drink
camel
milk?
urine when I want to clear my arthritis.
I would like you to drink some camel urine on our next episode live, and then you tell me it's very normal.
If you mix it with milk, I'll consider it.
Done. Done.
Where
Yeah.
can we get camel urine from?
Amazon.
Sure.
You get everything
Chat,
on Amazon.
Ask chat.
Amazon delivers camel urine.
You know, one time I
as long
ordered.
as you buy over $25 worth of camel urine, you'll get it the next morning.
One time I ordered 2,000 ladybugs on Amazon.
Yes, you told us this story.
Fucking great.
Yes.
Yeah,
Great.
I can't believe you can do that.
Dave,
But-
how are you doing?
I'm actually pretty good. I have something to confess to you guys. I
Ooh.
just got back from Alaska. Actually, I've been back for a little while, but I
that's
went
right.
on
Yep.
an Alaskan cruise.
Cool.
Not a super big boat, but big enough to be considered, like I was on a cruise ship kind of
Yep.
thing, which was actually, that was my first cruise ever. And it was very, very nice.
Okay.
But two things we realized is we went on a tour group, and we met all the people on our tour the first night, and you get on the boat and you basically are separate, but you do excursions each day with this group. The average age of this group was clearly in the 70s.
Yeah.
And so every once in a while you'd have, you do your excursions or you'd have dinner and you'd sit with your people. Like you could check to say, do you want to do it alone or you want to have other people?
Okay.
We would check with other people once in a while just to meet those people. And they were all grandparents. I'm a grandparent, but
That's true.
they were like,
But you're the tough crowd there.
I was the youngster of that group.
Yeah, that's right.
And I realized a couple of things. One is we vacation like 70 or 80-year-olds. Like it is.
Of course.
We want dinner at 4. We want to drink wine and then go to bed at 9. Like it's that, especially when we're on a cruise. Absolutely, like that. We found our people, which is
Listen,
7-year-old.
the switch has flipped for us. We are day people now. We are no longer night people. I used to be a night guy. I used to want to preserve the night in lieu of the day.
We live for our day, mornings, not our nights.
Correct.
Yeah,
it's all over. I'm all about the day, and I will sacrifice the night for that.
I got to tell you, I've hung out with you guys at night. It's no fucking picnic. It's good you're fucking picking another part of the day. You know what I mean?
First of all, you can't do picnics at night. You can't see the food. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it's not.
So
That
you're
wasn't
right about
always
that.
true, though. That wasn't always true. There was
No,
a
it wasn't
good
always
time.
true. We had some good, some fun
I
times
caught
at
you
night.
guys at the tail end of your social relevance. Okay,
That's probably true.
And I would argue because of me,
Yeah.
your social relevance continued for another year or two
That's debatable.
until I couldn't handle the burden anymore.
That's
You
very
understand?
debatable.
Yeah.
It's like when John Elway got to the Super Bowl finally was he got Terrell Davis.
Yes.
Like when his career's going nowhere. Like you guys, I got you out on a high note. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Are we Elway or Davis in that? You're Davis in that.
Yes,
example.
and you guys are John Elway at the end of your career.
We're
Got it.
helicoptering onto the end zone and retiring to
Got
the front
it,
office.
got it.
By the way,
Got it.
congratulations to David. David, as some of our listeners know, is a Green Bay Packers fan, and I cannot
Yes.
believe that they pulled off that trade. That's
Big
to me-
trade.
So happy
To
about
me,
that.
it's not as bad as Luca, but it's pretty amazing.
Well,
Pretty
that's
amazing.
Jerry Jones for you. Jerry Jones is a train wreck of a GM and owner, and I will say that to the day he dies.
Listen, any
Good.
white male who's over 70 wears a suit every day, there's probably something seriously wrong with them.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
what to say
probably
about that.
that's a tough one. I don't know how to respond to that.
Can I
Well-
say one more thing about my cruise?
Yes.
Is so there's a place called the Panorama Lounge where you could kind of sit, and it was an empty, nice room. It looked out the front windows to the front of your boat. You could watch the ship go down the Alaska skyline, like especially when you're in the
very
air
cool.
passage, you can see land on either side of the boat, and you're just cruising down. And there's a place that would be there. There'd be hardly anyone in this room. We'd have the place all to ourselves, and we'd have a bartender like just behind us, standing there all by himself, so we could get drinks. Just like keep bringing them over.
That's wonderful.
So we were sitting there, and like we did that one night. And I was like, we're doing this every night. Just we come here, we sit here, we drink, and just watch the
And did you?
Alaskan coast go by. We did, but one night we were like, I said, there was this one episode about an FTS that I want to play for you if you haven't heard it, and because I wanted her to see it on YouTube. And so we played it, and we ended up listening to FTS one night for like a couple hours.
That's awesome.
And, we laughed and laughed, and it was I don't know if I've had that experience for a long time.
Which episode did you want to play for her? Out of
It
curiosity.
was the one we just did, so it was 92.
92. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was
Very good.
It was 91 or 92, and so it's funny because again, whenever you listen to your own podcast, you sort of forget that you're listening to yourself. So every once in a while, I would think of something to say, and then I would say it, and I'm like, I'm consistently saying what I said.
Yes,
would
I've
think
had
I'd
the
say.
same experience listening back to our podcast.
But
Yeah,
I just
it's
want you
funny.
guys to know it was a delightful experience. It was, even if we never get another laugh out of this podcast, that was a very nice gift to have that to laugh to. So
There you go.
good stuff. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
don't forget, I was on a cruise for 2 weeks too.
When?
What? Why would we forget that? We didn't even
I'm
know that.
saying the cruise is a little different than Dave's, right?
Oh yes, you were on a yacht.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to say? Is
yeah.
that what you want to tell everybody? That you were on a super yacht?
Sheepishly. But yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was
Omar
on a
was
yacht.
on a yacht. Everybody.
Yeah.
A very
It was-
fancy,
it
nice
was,
yacht.
It was not in any way relaxing.
No.
Get the hell out of here! It
I'm
looked
telling you.
amazing.
No, because I was working every day, so it was not. I was like trying to balance, but it was amazing what they would do for you on a yacht. I mean,
How many
if
people
if you know what I mean.
on the boat?
It
No,
was
I don't.
12 people, 6 kids, 6 adults. It was super cute,
Wow.
and you could ask for anything at any time of the night. They'll make you anything: smoothies, burgers, pizza.
Were
So
there
let
extra rooms?
Extra
like,
rooms. There's
Josh
a
and-
rule actually,
Yeah.
which I didn't know this. No matter how big a yacht is, no matter how big, they cannot take more than 12 people.
Really?
It cannot. It cannot.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't make any sense. Now, the staff,
Who told you that?
it's a law. Otherwise, it becomes a commercial thing. And the staff, what you can do is if you have a masseuse or a trainer, or you can have them counted as staff members, so
I
they
see what
can
you're
like
saying.
sleep with the
Yeah.
staff. And then beyond
Yeah.
that, you cannot go over 12 people. It's
So
it's
12 travelers, not
Correct.
12.
Travelers.
Not okay. Got it. All right. That's
no matter
Otherwise,
how
it's a
big the yacht
commercial.
is. No matter how big it is,
That's
Did
interesting.
you have a masseuse on board?
we had them meet us in certain ports. Yes.
All right.
Tough life. Really
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Have to work on that boat.
The kids had class every night about the cities we were going to.
Did
Very
you teach it?
cute.
Very
we,
cute.
We had a game show. I hosted a game show for the kids, which is a lot of fun. I'm a
Oh,
very good
that's
game
fun.
show host.
Sounds like an awful experience. Hey,
Yeah.
I say
Thanks
that tongue in
for
cheek.
one-upping my
Yeah,
story.
seriously.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
Dave had a really
geez.
cool Alaska trip, but you just completely smashed that.
Yeah.
Can I go back real quick? I don't want to harp on this, so don't. Are you eating smoothies for meals now? Every meal, or do you actually?
No.
have real
I
meals?
do eat real food, but otherwise, I think it's not healthy.
How many smoothies a day are you having on
2.
average? That's a lot of smoothies. It's a lot.
I have 1 in the morning,
Yeah.
and I have maybe 1 before I go to bed. But that's not.
Before you
just
go to
love-
bed, like after dinner.
I know it's not a good idea, but
Just
it's
let
kind
it
of like a
sit there,
dessert
huh?
for me, like a mango smoothie. Listen, I'm fucking dissy. What do you want from me? I love fucking mangoes.
All right.
You know,
And what do you put? Peanut butter
You
cups
put a
in there?
mango in front of me. It's like Jeffrey Epstein with a 17-year-old girl.
Oh, come on.
I'm just telling you, I want to devour it.
Oh, jeez.
Don't make it worse.
Gonna have to
Jeez.
cut that out now. Unbelievable. All right.
All right. Well, that was how I was doing. I was doing great until
You were.
Oh
And
my
I should. I thought to myself, like, I kind of want to know the smoothie answer, but I really probably should not dip my toe back in that pool. And like an idiot.
Dave,
I
can I
went
ask you
right
one
back in that
question though?
water.
Did you feel like you were in a scene out of Cocoon when you were on this?
yes, and I liked it. I was like, don't
What-
make them younger. Don't
Yeah.
stay away, aliens. Keep them old.
Were you
Keep 'em
getting the
old.
stink eye from any grandmoms?
That's funny.
Yeah.
And
well,
David, were there any pool exercises that you saw going on?
pool
Pool
exercises.
exercise. What does that mean?
Old
Is that
people exercise in fucking pools. What are you talking
Oh.
about?
doing like-
Yeah, where they do like classes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
at the pool. Yeah. Of course.
No, I didn't see any of that stuff. It wasn't
Probably
a
too
nursing
cold.
home.
It's probably too cold, actually.
Yeah.
Right?
David, out of Josh and I, which one of us would have been the funnest to have with you on that cruise?
Ooh. with me and my wife.
Yeah.
As a third wheel.
As a third wheel. That's what he's saying.
Honestly, I probably Josh because you would make us
Oh.
do too much. I feel like you would get bored with us so quickly, and you would voice your opinion about how
He
bored
would.
you were.
Yeah.
And I feel like Josh would
That's
get it, go back to his room, and be okay.
Yeah.
That's
right.
interesting because I'm all about naps as well.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Naps and smoothies.
I feel like I'd have to entertain you in some way.
Sounds like this cruise is perfect for him. Naps and smoothies.
Oh, naps. You would, yeah. It's the cruise for you. It
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
it was awesome. All right, so should we
All
do
right.
the episode?
Yes, let's get this going.
All right, so this is FTS Podcast. As I said, what we do each week is we come to each other with a topic of something that's we've noticed or that's going on in our lives, and we discuss it. We have not aware of each other's topics. This will come cold to each one of us. So we'll kick this off in a second. But first, if you'd like to follow us, we are on all kinds of platforms. First, we'd love to have you email us, which I think we might have gotten an email. Josh, do you have something?
We did. It was a very nice email, and it was from a Jamie P. And it was all about Billy Joel and how her memories with Billy Joel, and she was very happy we had that discussion with his documentary. But I don't think there's anything that we really needed to dig into.
All right. Well,
thank you, Jamie P.
Thanks for the email. Yeah, way to poo-poo.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm not poo-pooing it. It just was it was a very nice email, and I think it was meant more for us.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Well, please feel free to send us questions or how much we mean in your lives kind of emails. We could love those. friends@fts.media is our email address. We have a website, friendstalkingshop.weebly.com, and then we're on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Friends Talking Shop, all spelled out.
And Facebook now too, Dave.
Are
we now also on Facebook at Friends Talking Shop.
Man,
yes.
Does that must take some? Do you have to go to each platform?
No, that one it's nice because Meta owns Instagram, so when you post the one, you post the both. Same
YouTube,
time.
Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. You
yes.
Follow us on all those things.
All those things.
That's wonderful. So let's kick this off. Have I got all the particulars? I think I have.
I think you did. Yeah, I think you nailed it all.
Josh, do you want to kick us off?
Sure, I will kick things off. So mine's pretty straightforward, and I don't know, Dave. I know you watched this show, but I'm not sure if you're watching it this season. But Bachelor in Paradise, are you watching this season?
I haven't, not this season. No.
So for those who live under a rock, Bachelor in Paradise is kind of like a spinoff of The Bachelor, which everyone knows is that dating show on ABC that's been going on forever and a day. And they do this thing where they go to some beach resort, and there's men and women there, all from the Bachelor community, and mayhem ensues. Anyway, they had this season's a little bit different. It's kind of interesting, but I'm not crazy about it. But I'm going to watch the end because that's the sycophant I am. But they had in the last episode, they had a glamping challenge. So anyone knows what glamping is? It's it's like glorified camping, or it's just not really camping. Luxury camping. But they wanted to test how the individual couples were, how they worked together in this glamping challenge. So they put them out in this open field, and they each had their own area, and they had to put together the tents and all the other shit that goes along with the glamping, right? I bring this up only to set it up because this has nothing, my topic has nothing to do with Bachelor in Paradise. It has only to do with this stupid thing that I could not let go as I'm watching it with my wife. And that is, they wanted to make it difficult, obviously, the challenge. So part of what was going on in the field was there was horse shit all over the field, right? So near their camping sites and whatever. Now, here's where I completely, my mind went awry and stopped focusing on the whole Bachelor and Bachelorettes that were on this show. They blurred out the horse shit. It was blurred. And they alluded that it was horse poop, but they blurred it on the screen. And I went, why are they blurring the horse poop? I don't understand this. And so I did some digging. Apparently, the FCC labels horse shit as indecent content.
Really?
Yes, which is crazy. And there's a good taste and decency clause. So it says here, network standards and practices departments operate according to a broad mandate to uphold standards of quote unquote good taste and decency. The sight of animal feces, even in historical or documentary contexts, can be deemed unappealing or offensive to a wide audience and is removed to avoid controversy. And I'm thinking, this is the stupidest thing in the world. First of all, the women in the show are all wearing the skimpiest of bikinis. Half of them with, floss up their ass.
Hold on a second. What was your show again? I want to. What is
Bachelor in Paradise.
Okay, I never watched this. What season is it?
What difference? What if I said a number? Would that make any difference to this conversation?
I want to watch it with the women in
Just say
bikinis. I want to watch it.
I don't know. How many? I've done this 5, 6 times. Bachelor in Paradise. I don't know, 7 times. I have no idea. The Bachelor itself is like 40 episode, season 40, whatever the hell it is.
Okay.
But Bachelor in Paradise has only been around for.
Are you not aware of these reality TV shows where they encourage the women to dress very little clothing? Is that not?
But the
Are you
whole
not aware
I
of
thought
this?
that was only a Donald Trump beauty pageants.
Yes. Oh, jeez. The whole point is the women are in these skimpy bikinis. They're all wearing, their asses out, all of them. I mean, the couples are making out with each other constantly. They're, there's close-ups of tongue going into tongue. I mean, and they have to blur horse poop. And here's what's so crazy. Who are they protecting? I want to know who they're protecting blurring the horse poop in indecency. Because if this is offensive, then parents should stop taking their kids to the zoo, because that is just feces porn. I mean, there's animal shit everywhere you turn at the zoo, right? Even at the circus. So kids are at zoos and circuses, and they don't seem to mind, or at least parents don't seem to mind. So who are they protecting blurring horse shit? The floor is yours, gentlemen. That's my setup. I really have no question for you other than I'm just horribly confused, and I don't understand why you would ever do that, and why the FCC is even getting involved with animal feces.
I mean, I think this applies not just to
Stupid.
TV; it's movies too, right? I feel like.
Well, this is network, so you have to remember this is network television, which is very different than cable television or paid television.
So I think the most famous feces scene I can think of was in Caddyshack. Do you remember Caddyshack?
But that wasn't real feces.
That
wasn't actual feces.
That was a Baby Ruth.
That was a Baby Ruth bar that made it seem like it was duty in the pool.
Right.
It wasn't actually duty in the pool. But by the way, Caddyshack had way crazier shit than that in that movie that obviously there's no reason to blur. Because it's an R-rated movie.
I mean, I feel like they never, even in movies where you get a rated R or whatever, you don't see it there either. And I think people don't want to see it. Like it's gross, and so it turns people off. But you can also see someone's head explode, on
right.
right?
You could see horrible violence and gore. I mean, you could see a lot of things. Now, look, maybe on network television that's not allowed. But look, here's the point of this: is that the show purposely made it a point to show you and tell you that there's horse shit all around that they're going to have to navigate when they set up their tents. It was literally part of the competition or contest or challenge, whatever you want to call it, that they had to go through. So they made it a point to address it. But when they showed it, it was all blurred out. And I thought that was really stupid. And it made no sense to me.
Seems very hypocritical to me. I agree.
Do you think that because they made a point of blurring it out, it made it that much more evident how rancid it was?
No. Everyone's seen horse shit. We all know what it looks like. I mean, unless it was horse diarrhea.
In my backyard right now.
Well, there you go. I have deer shit all in my yard, which is just annoying as hell. By the way, deer shit actually is quite aesthetically pleasing. I don't know how deer do it, but they're perfectly round balls. And they're perfect. And I don't know how that happens where their feces comes out the same exact form every single time. It's just mounds of round balls. I don't know if you've ever seen deer shit, but it's all over my yard. And it amazes me that they're able to do that.
Well, I'll blow your mind on this one.
Yeah, please.
Do you know what a wombat does?
I'm familiar with a wombat, but I don't know what it does.
Their feces is square.
Get the hell out of here.
It's square.
It comes out as a perfect three-dimensional square.
Square poop comes from wombats, Australian marsupials, who are only known animals to produce cube-shaped feces.
But is it perfect cubes? Like the deer is perfect pellets. They're perfect pellets. It's really astounding.
I'm guessing that there's some latitude in the cube. It's not a perfect, geometry teacher would go up and say, "Yep, that's a cube."
Okay.
It might be. What would be your other option? What's that? A rectangle box?
Yeah. I guess if you measured it, it could be a rectangle. Let me ask you this, Dave.
It's square.
You have kids, right? You raised 3 kids.
Yep.
When they were young and they were watching a TV show, if they showed horse shit and didn't blur it out, would you be like, "Oh my God, kids, look away"? Who would do that? What parent would do that?
Oh, I was saying I blurred out my kids' poop because by having my wife always change their diapers.
No.
Would I find that offensive? If it came up on SpongeBob, I'd be a little concerned.
Let's say it's a show you're watching. They happen to be in the room, and it just is on TV. I don't get why it's I don't get who that's
All right,
offensive
so we're watching
to.
Little House on the Prairie, and they didn't blur
There
out
you go.
the.
There
Okay,
you go. You're
something
watching
like
Little
that.
House on the Prairie, and what's his name? Jim Bob, Joe Ball, Joe Paul.
Michael Keaton.
No, it's
Not Michael
Ingalls.
Keaton.
It's
John Boy.
Pa Ingalls. Ma and Pa.
Let's say John Boy steps in a big puddle or a big pile of horse shit in one episode.
Yeah.
And they don't blur it out. Would that be offensive to your children?
No, probably. In that
You know what this
context.
is? You know what? This is so funny.
Yeah.
I mentioned to you that I had all this horse poop in my backyard,
Yes.
and so I tried to clean it the other. This is literally
You're actually
yesterday.
scrubbing the horse poop? You're
No,
cleaning it up?
But I didn't
you
have
mean you're removing
I
it.
didn't
That
have
makes more sense.
a shovel. I didn't feel like looking for one. So I'm
Yeah.
a big I've been picking up Lou and Miles's poop for decades now.
Of course.
And so when I walk the doggies, I often don't have a bag. I forget on a leash, and I use leaves, or I'll use like a bag from the
That's
garbage, whatever.
gross.
So anyway, my point is it's called being resilient, Josh. Anyway, my point is with the horse stuff, it's a lot, right? And so
Yes.
I'm like, you want to know what? I'll get like a coconut leaf or some tree that fell off, some leaf that fell off one of the trees, and I picked up the
That's
some of
gross.
it, only like 1/10
Yeah.
of the horse manure.
Yes.
Right. And then I kind of get to my gate. I can flip it over into the sand.
Yeah.
And I don't make it. And so I'm like, it hits like the side of the fence. So it comes back at me.
Gross. Yeah.
And then I start getting I start getting annoyed, of course. So I start trying to flick it with the leaf some more, and it breaks up. I hits the wall, breaks up, and comes back at me. So then it's on my hair.
That's disgusting.
I swear to God.
And you don't wash your hair, and you never wash
I felt
your
it
hair.
go down my back. No, you know what I did? I jumped in the pool, cleaned it out.
Stop.
What do you mean? That's
Stop.
what it does. Saltwater
You
pool.
didn't take a shower afterwards.
Saltwater pool.
You did. You're not. That's not my question. You didn't take a shower after horse manure went into your hair.
It was flecks of it, number one. Number two, it was dry. It was dry. Okay. And number three, I jumped in the pool.
So that's a no. That's gross, dude. That's disgusting. If I don't
think it's gross.
If I had a hint of a horse flake, manure flake,
I jumped in the pool.
I would boil my skin in hot lava.
Two extremes.
That would freak
And
me
by
out.
the way, the Rastafarians put manure in their hair. That's why it looks like that. So don't even comment on that stuff.
Okay.
It's
Once
true.
again,
David,
whether it's
is it
true or not,
Don't
it's
ask me.
irrelevant.
I didn't know that. But Josh, you probably have horse flakes of manure in your hair all the time.
I
It's
do not.
It's just floating in the air. Like you live in Philly, that's like horse country out there, right?
No, it's not. It's not horse country. I mean, there's deer everywhere. So maybe I have deer shit in my hair somehow.
But you don't mind that because it's perfectly.
I do mind that
aesthetically-
quite a bit. It's really gross, and my dog eats it, and that's the other big problem. For some reason,
Listen
it
to
must
me.
taste
Guys,
unbelievable.
I'm
'cause-
reading it right now. It's done all the time. Again, Josh, you live in your American world. I mean, you're like a Tom Petty song. Okay, you don't have any grander vision outside of like just Philadelphia area you live in. There's
So
other
what you're
parts of the
telling
world.
me, what you're telling me is that perhaps, just perhaps,
Mhm.
horse shit should be in my hair would do me some good. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm
Yes,
saying
that's what
to
you're
you that
telling me.
there's cultures that have been around for centuries where it's part of their
fine.
practices, and it's
Yes.
good for medicinal purposes. I mean, would you rather take that or a COVID shot? Today, I'm not even sure.
I'll take a COVID shot over
Which
horse shit
one's
in my hair.
mRNA?
That makes no sense. That doesn't even make any sense.
What's happened to us? We've talked about drinking cow urine. Now
Yes.
we're talking about feces. Like
It's getting really
jeez,
weird.
This episode.
It's called we've run out of stuff to talk about after 93 episodes.
Is
maybe.
Is that what's happened?
Now we're
Is that what's
lowbrow.
happened?
Yeah.
All I want to know is I don't find horse shit offensive whatsoever. I don't know why the FCC does. I don't know why ABC does. I don't know why there's any reason to blur out any type of animal feces at all. Period. End of story. That's it.
All
Who
right,
you-
well,
who are you
here's
offending?
I think if it is shown in the context of a show that you would normally see that in the show, I'd say don't blur it out. But I don't want a focus shot on it. Like I prefer just
Wait, how about if there are flies around it?
So what?
It doesn't matter if there's
What
snakes on
difference
it or
does
not.
that make?
It makes it more. It makes it more, tangible that it smells like, flies are around poop.
You go to the zoo. You take kids to the zoo. They're watching horses actually take a dump live.
Yeah, but I want to see that on TV. I don't sit there on the zoo and go like, look at.
No, but it's not offensive. You don't take offense to that, or you
No, I
don't go,
think don't
kids,
blur it
hide
out.
your eyes.
Don't blur it out, but just don't focus on it either. Like you go to the zoo and that happens. You have a choice. You're standing right there and it happened like you saw it.
Dave.
Where if you have a camera and you can plan out your shots, don't
But
give me a lot of.
As I said, though, this was purposely part of the challenge, that this field was covered in horse shit.
I think in that case, if
to
you're
make
watching
it more
Bachelor
challenging.
in Paradise, you should be old enough to be able to see it. So
Thank
I
you.
think you're right. I agree with Josh.
Thank
Omar,
you. I thought
you
that
agree?
was just so strange. Omar,
Yeah, I
where
do. I do.
Huh. All right. Thank
But
you.
I also don't believe that it's animal cruelty either.
Who said it was animal cruelty?
I'm just kidding.
Says the guy with horse shit in his hair as we speak.
Yeah, well, he live and let live. That's Omar's philosophy.
All right, that's all I got.
All right, Omar, what's your topic?
Oh my God. So I had a really interesting experience the last few days, and basically it ended up with me and 4 women who
Doing
were
what?
Well, they were very liberated women, and
Meaning?
Well, I mean, I'll get into that. So
Sexually liberated?
in every way, yeah.
Oh boy.
And so I realized that pretty quick. One of them, I'm kind of dating, I guess, in some ways. What's that? What is that laugh?
Are you holding hands? Like what do you mean?
No.
You haven't gone that far yet?
No. She has really sweaty palms. No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. She does not. She's lovely. But my point is that she, her friends came, and it apparently became pretty clear to me that, she has, experienced both sides of the
she plays for both teams.
Yeah, of the Rubicon, if you will.
Yes.
Right? And so, and they were all very friendly. And so we're sitting at dinner, and then they say to me the first thing, you know what, like, we love your energy. Like, how do you feel about, one of them says to me early in the day, she goes, because they heard me on a work call, and one of them goes to me, do you embrace your power? I'm like, what?
What the hell does that mean?
Do you embrace your power? Do you like being like, I'm like, power? I don't have any power.
Yeah. What does she mean?
I have zero power. And she goes, well, I heard you talking. And I'm like, well, it's just based on, I don't know. Anyway, then we're at dinner, and then they go to me, ready? They go, are you comfortable with 4 women? And I go, what does that mean? And they're like, well, are you comfortable with being around 4 women together? And I'm like, I don't know how to answer this.
In a social setting and a dinner? Was it just you and 4 women at dinner? Is that what they're asking?
Yes.
Are they asking, are you comfortable here at dinner being the only male?
No.
Is that what they're asking?
They're talking about on other levels, right?
That's what I'm at. That's what I'm getting.
And then they get around me, they hold my, it's like a coven. It was kind of fascinating, actually.
This was at dinner at a public place.
Yeah.
Go
at
ahead.
dinner. And so, and they're like, we love your energy, like blah, 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 which is kind. And then they go, how do you feel about domination? You're a dominant, and so some of the women were dominant. Some are
all of a
submissive.
sudden 4-1 doesn't seem so fun anymore.
It doesn't. Yeah, this is.
It was well, and then they go, do you know how to tie ropes and stuff? I'm like, I know how to tie my shoelaces. Like, is that what you mean? So
yeah.
So I'm trying to act like I'm completely comfortable with the situation. I have no idea what I'm talking about, right? So I'm in some ways feeling like a little nervous, right? Because I can't satisfy 1 woman, much less 4.
That's a
right?
tall order,
right? So then after, you guys have any questions about the dinner?
Yes. Did you have a smoothie? Did you order a smoothie?
No, but they were ordering shots, and they were making a point of getting me drunk.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, now like because I'm
Which
not,
will help you with 4 women, of course.
Yeah. So we did shots. We drank. They drank champagne. They're very like it's this great like vibe. It was pretty cool to like be part of that vibe. But I was terrified of going back to the house because I don't know. So we get back to the house.
Were they staying with you?
Yeah.
So
I get back to the house. Okay. I go to we're going in the pool. I'm like, great. I go to my room, put on my trunks, come out. None of them they're on the pool. None of them wearing any clothes.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, they're like, are you gonna skinny dip with us? I'm like, I don't think I'm there.
Wow.
So what would you guys do? Would you guys skinny dip?
Oh, stop. Are you nuts?
When's the last time that
Get the hell out
you
of
guys
here.
skinny dipped?
Stop it. Are you gaslighting us?
No, I'm being
Stop.
serious.
All right, what's your real topic? Get out of here. Stop.
Okay, fine. So look, this doesn't end up in some torrid, inappropriate story.
no,
right?
of course not.
No, because they probably you jumped in, they smelled your hair, and they were done.
No. I will say this. It is amazing to be around this type of energy. And ironically, as much as they were into me, I found it to be very emasculating. It was too much for me. I reached my point of masculinity is not, I'm not fucking Jason Momoa. Okay. Like
No, you're not.
I think at some point, if it was 2 of them, I might've been okay.
Yeah.
3, I don't think so. 4, I hit tilt. Right.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
tried to act like I was comfortable and like I was whatever. And then I basically like, I gotta be up early tomorrow. And I went to bed.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
I went to bed.
Do you regret that decision? Pause.
Yes, I do.
Well, what
Okay.
happened? Did they leave the next day? What?
No, they were there until today. We had another day yesterday together. And one of the girls, I'm like, kind of like, as I said, so,
Dating.
but but it is clear. Oh, I got sidetracked. The next night, which was last night. Okay.
Yeah.
Not only were these women comfortable having no clothes on,
Yes.
they were comfortable being photographed. I wasn't being a perv about it, but they were like posing and like different things. Again, in a very like, flirtatious, but like not like overly, because one of the girls is kind of like, I'm dating. Like I had to be used to it. I guess I acted like I was. Last night, what we did last night for dinner? Do you guys know?
Don't make me guess.
Smoothies?
Do you, are you guys familiar with the Japanese culture?
On the island there?
Yeah. Does this have to do with Cracker Barrel?
Do you guys know the Japanese culture? How well do you know it?
I don't know.
I've seen all the movies.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know. Where are you going with this?
So do you guys know what Nayo Timori is?
Of course I do.
Naya
That's
Timori.
obvious.
Naya
No.
Timori.
What the hell is that?
J. David?
No, he doesn't know either.
I say I know, but explain it for Josh's sake.
That's my joke.
That's
It means female body presentation. It's the practice of serving sushi on a woman's body.
I've seen that before.
where
I've
have you
seen
seen that before?
I've seen that on TV. It's gross, by the way. That is horribly.
Wait a second. Josh, you think
It's gross.
that milk out of a cow is gross. Okay. And yet
Dude,
you're okay
I'm
with
not gonna-
with like horse crap. So I
I'm
don't even know
not
what your
gonna eat.
barometer is.
I don't. I think it's supposed to be real sexy and whatever. And look, I'm not going to eat food that's laying on some person's
Wait a
skin.
second. You have it on banana leaves, or you could wrap her up in saran wrap.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm being serious.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm
Stop.
telling you what it is.
Get
I'm
out of
what
here.
it is.
Uh,
So
Another one of these people that dies at your party.
What's your point with this
my
topic?
point. I'm just telling you what happened to me this weekend. All right.
All right, all right. So
So
what happened? You're taking pictures.
no,
You took
I didn't
pictures?
take pictures of this. I not take. Well,
Oh,
they
of
have
course not,
pictures.
'cause there's no
look,
proof of
I
any
can't
of
take the
this. Are we
pictures.
gonna
They're not on my. They're not on my phone. It's like it's
Yeah.
just it's too much for me to be like, guy. They took pictures, but she's lying there for half an hour. I mind you, and we have sushi, okay, and we have fruit, right? You can't do really anything else, right? You can't do any warm food because it doesn't feel right. Right?
No soup.
It was
You know, if
actually,
it's-
I have to say, it was quite uncomfortable. I did not enjoy that either.
Yeah. How awkward is that?
This is.
Yeah. So are they talking to you?
Yes,
do
they were
do
having
there?
a great time. And
They're-
so
no,
I was having a great time too, but inside I was crying. I'm being a bit dramatic. But
This was
I
too
guess,
much. This was too much for you.
Well, I guess my point to you is, you guys, is like, how often it's rarer and rarer, right? When you get older, that you're put in situations that remember when you, like, for example, when I was sick, when I was like in middle school, I was not comfortable getting in the boys' shower with like no clothes on. I was completely fucking nervous, you know, until one day the gym teacher yelled the crap out of me. And he yelled at me so loud, I like took off. I went in the boys' shower with a bunch of other dudes. I was not comfortable, right? And so like, and then you kind of get used to it. I never really got used to that, by the way. But some people do. But like, it was a real shock to me at, like, you know, being 52. I'm like, I can assimilate to anything. I could not assimilate to that. Like, I'm not.
It was
like
overwhelming. It was overwhelming.
I'm not like a threesome guy. I don't have like these like curtains and like a mustache. I have a mustache.
You have a mustache. You have a mustache.
I guess there was a lineup, and it was the three of us. And like, which one of this person does threesomes?
It's you.
Well, David has a goatee right now. If our viewers can see this on Instagram, so it might just be him. Quite frankly,
I'm up for anything. Yeah, with the goatee. Yep.
So that's my story. And the question.
It's a hell of a story. It's a hell of a story.
Yeah.
It's wild.
There are no pictures to verify any of this.
There are pictures. I can show you pictures. I'll be happy to show you pictures.
You got pictures?
Yeah. I just don't know if they're appropriate.
I don't want to see the pictures. I just want to know that. I want to know. I want Josh to see the pictures to tell me that it's real.
That they exist.
This story is all on the up and up. Yeah.
This story seems crazy.
Yeah. It was. Jesus.
Right.
Yeah. I need to get out of Puerto Rico. That's what that basically means.
All right, but they were visiting, right? They're not.
They live here, and honestly,
they live there.
Let me rephrase this. They were all incredibly sweet, lovely guys.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Were they all good looking? Were you attracted to them physically?
Yeah. A few of them, yeah. But do you know what I said to them when they were talking to me about the whole bondage and the whole like skinny dipping thing?
No.
They said, how do you feel when you say that? I'm like, you know what I feel? I feel it's a privilege that you feel that comfortable with me, that you're even open to that idea.
Boy, you are Rico Suave. They must have loved. They must have eaten that.
They must have eaten. And listen, I just kind of repeat. To be clear, I just kind of repeat what I say to LPs about being part of LW3.
You're just
no one knows what that means. No one on this show knows what that means.
Oh, that's fair.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, that's quite a story.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You know what? I don't have a story that like that. No story.
Is it anything close? Do you have anything close to that, Dave?
I went to a restaurant once, and three women sat at the table next to me. I think that's and I was.
That's pretty awesome.
I didn't talk to them.
Right, but you had good energy.
But I do think if someone asked me,
was it a Jamba Juice?
Do you? Are you kidding? That liberal play.
Yeah.
If someone asked me if I grab my power. Is that the question, Omar?
Yeah, that's what he said. Something about yeah.
No, my question is, are you comfortable like?
Well, I know your question. What did they ask you? They asked you the question, do you grab your power? Is that?
No, do you understand your power? Do you enjoy your power?
What power are they talking about?
Because two of them are dominatrixes, and apparently a lot of their clients are men who like run.
Oh, they have clients?
What?
Wait, did you hire these women?
No,
they have clients.
No, not hire them. They have like clients.
You don't want to go in that pool.
I saw videos of professionals. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's tainted.
Listen,
waters.
I don't think it's a high percentage of the time that dominatrixes are having sex with their clients. They're just
you don't, huh?
What do you know, Josh?
Please. I mean, I don't know either, but I would venture a guess that it's a pretty high percentage.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 99.9.
I wish they'd have tied you up and beat you to a pulp.
That
would
have
been
awesome.
And you'd have been like,
awesome.
That's your power right there.
I would have liked that.
That would have been a good story.
That. Yeah.
So.
All right, Dave, what do you got?
Man, that's a tough act to follow. But I do have a public service announcement sort of topic.
Oh, okay.
Are you familiar? So I just got back from Alaska, and we saw kind of all the animals. We saw bald eagles. Went kayaking, saw dolphins like jumping out of the water.
That's cool.
Saw
whales.
Seals,
Did you see whales?
Yep, saw humpback
awesome.
whales. We were on a boat, and you see them kind of cresting the water and blowing out their blowhole, and then they go down, and their tail flips up, and
Does that freak you out that they go under the boat because they could come up right under that boat?
Well, when we were kayaking, there weren't whales. We didn't see whales while we were kayaking, but the thought of that we were in water that there could be a whale the size of a humpback whale was a little nerve-wracking. I mean, if I would have seen a whale go under my kayak, I mean, I am going to the closest shore possible.
That would freak me out.
Yeah,
that would freak me out. Yeah.
And a buddy of mine shows me that a kayaker actually got grabbed by a whale. I think they thought it was a fish, spit him out, but came up with a big mouth and grabbed them while they're in their kayak. If
I've seen that. I've seen that footage.
I would never recover from that.
No.
There's no coming back from that.
There's no coming back from that.
No.
None.
I'm never leaving the house ever again, much less ever go kayaking again. But the highlight is we saw bears.
Okay.
So,
like what kind of bears? Polar bears?
We didn't see any polar bears. We saw black bears and brown bears, which not all brown bears are grizzly bears. Not all black furred bears are black bears. Some black bears are actually brown bears, and some brown furred bears are actually black bears, we learned.
That doesn't make any sense.
Someone's
misnaming these bears.
Well, apparently there's some characteristic of the two, and they can end up having a different color fur, I guess.
You would think, and call me crazy, the name should correspond to the color of the bear.
Yeah. Use a different convention. Yeah,
Yes.
like the short-nosed bear and the long-nosed bear. Well, it makes it even worse is they tell you what you're supposed to do if you are confronted by a bear. Do you know these rules?
Yeah, you either play dead or you make yourself big, and it depends on the type of bear, right?
That's very good.
Thank you.
So if it's a black bear, you make lots of noise and you're big and you try to scare them away. And if it's a...
What are you holding up, Omar? Omar's holding something up.
It's going on YouTube, whatever you're... Are you trying to show us...
What are you showing us?
I was trying to show you a picture of the pool, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Don't do it. It's going to be on YouTube. This is on YouTube.
In trouble.
Yeah.
Are you listening to my bear story?
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what do you do if it's a black bear, Omar?
You don't run.
You don't run. Yes. Well, I'll get to that part. So if it's a brown bear, you play dead. Play dead.
Play dead. Okay.
And if it's a polar bear, they say get your affairs in order. Like you're done.
Or you're done. You're cooked.
That's basically There's no escaping a polar bear.
Yeah, that I believe.
So I thought about this for a minute and wanted to ask you guys. First of all, the Dave's rule of bear, every time, one rule is you run. There's no way we're not running, right? Like, am I agreed with that you're running?
The last thing I'm ever going to do when I see a bear coming at me is lie on the ground and pretend that I'm dead.
Thank you.
Zero chance of that.
Yeah.
Zero.
I agree. And you can't climb a tree either.
No,
I can't climb a tree. What I'm going to
do
is
play dead, right? You're going to at least give yourself a fighting chance to try to, get away from the bear.
The only thing I would play dead is if I'm at a campsite and then bears surrounded me. Like if there was like 40 bears and they did a perfect surround job on me, then I would play dead.
Yeah. I think every other situation, it's run. I'm running.
Correct.
I think there's another option that I wanted to see what you guys think about.
Okay.
And I think it's kind of reasonable. I mean, it's not foolproof. It's, it's got its risk to it, but I'm talking about, if my choices are to act big around a grizzly bear, play dead and hope he doesn't, slowly eat me and rough me up for a while and then walk away, is I would do what I would call the do-si-do. Is I would run to a tree, a big sized tree.
Okay.
And I would always be on the other side of the bear. Like I would never, do one of those things where you're like always trying to circle the tree and be on the other side.
So you think the bear would give up eventually because you would keep going on the side of the tree so it can never get to you.
Right. So I would, until the bear is like, this idiot, I can't, because
that's interesting.
Running is not going to be great either. If I'm in an open field, then maybe I'm considering just playing dead to get it over with. But
yeah,
if I'm in a woods, I wouldn't climb a tree. But I think I would do just make sure you stand the tree between you and see if he walks away.
Yeah, that's an interesting strategy.
Isn't that,
you have to scream at the bear.
No, it depends on the type of bear.
I think that's all bullshit. I don't believe any of that stuff.
What about bear spray? Didn't they have bear spray? Isn't there?
Well,
you spray it on yourself. It's like deodorant.
No, you don't spray it on yourself.
You spray it in the bear's eyes. I think it's like mace.
Right? Yeah, you spray it in
the
the bear's
eyes anyway to begin with?
What do you mean, how
Well,
can you reach the bear's eyes?
maybe you play dead until they get close and you spray them in the face. But our guide where we saw the bear had bear spray on them, which I think if you got on you, it would sting or hurt like crazy. But I'm talking, you have no other choice. You're in the woods and a bear is on you. I think that's a more reasonable approach than playing dead.
I gotta say, it's not bad. It's not awful. I don't hate it. I just think that the bear is eventually going to either come wrap itself around the tree. I mean, it's bigger than the tree.
Well, yeah, I mean,
right
out there's some pretty decent sized trees. So
eventually you're going to either maybe have to step away from the tree, because if it's coming at the tree and hugging it and trying to get you on the side, you're not going to stay next to the tree behind it.
Well, I guess
you can't.
Maybe ideally, if he's hugging the tree,
right?
You're saying he's hugging the tree, and look, if he's hugging the tree, I'm fine. He can hug that tree, and then
No, but you're on the other side of that tree. That's no good. That would freak you out. There's no way you'd stay close to it.
I don't know. Maybe I go then to the next tree, let him hug that one, and I run to the next tree, and then I do it there, and back and forth. I mean, eventually wear that bear down. You got to mentally outlast the bear. I think
you got to wear the bear down.
Wear him out.
Interesting strategy. I don't know if it works. Have you tried putting that in ChatGPT and see what they say about it?
No, I haven't. I don't want that in my search history, and have it think that's who I am. But
so, did you run across any bears when you were in Alaska where there was potential issues?
We went through this field, but they had a boardwalk, so you were maybe 3 feet off the ground, just more to keep your feet dry rather than just you're well above the nature.
Okay.
And so we were about to cross, and this black bear and 2 cubs came out, and there was a little river there, and salmon was running. So the bear grabbed salmon and was feeding it to their
that's pretty cool
cubs.
to watch.
It was
that's
the greatest thing you'd want to see.
Yeah.
The problem is the boardwalk went right past them. So you had to walk basically 3 feet over the bear. Because and there was other tour groups behind us. We had to keep moving. So she did say, hey, we got to keep going. Walk very quietly and walk to the right side of the boardwalk. And I thought that's really, I mean, she has bear spray, so I guess that is her out. But I felt like we're walking over the bear, which could easily climb onto this, and so they were feet away from us with their cubs right there.
Yeah.
So I thought this is really a bad idea. So
it's a horrible idea.
But I was as you recall, I was with 70-year-old people. So my running strategy,
So you're in good shape because you're going to outrun them, and then the bear will maul them. I mean, you're going to have to give a police report.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, there's one guy in particular who had a hard time walking. I kept him close.
I used to have a thing I did this for 5 years, where I would basically go up to people, predominantly women, and I would take my phone, I put it underneath. Sorry, I got mixed up. I would say to them, I have a series. It's called the Bear Face series, where you have to make a face as if you've just seen a bear. Yeah. And the face was something like this.
Right. Well, that's hard for a podcast for people to know what the hell they're.
Yeah, you can imagine.
Yep. But yes,
I have dozens of pictures of this.
Bare-faced people.
Yeah.
It's an incredibly strange interjection just now.
Well, bear face. He asked me what to do when you see a bear. You make a bear face.
Yeah, but that doesn't help your situation. That's just what you instinctually do.
Have you ever met a bear, Josh?
I did once. I was in not Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and at a hotel on my balcony, and a bear was rummaging through the trash cans in the parking lot, coming to our hotel.
You're up high.
Yeah, I was up high. Yeah.
But that's beautiful. Then are you throwing stuff at the bear? I mean,
No, I was recording it, so I have it on film. But It was like, oh my God, this bear would maul you.
Yeah,
this bear would beat the shit out of you. So you run. I'm with you. There's no way I'm doing anything but running away from this bear.
Yeah, I think
this play dead nonsense is probably made up by the bears. Remember that old Jim Gaffigan bit?
Who is coming up with the bear? Yeah,
remember that Jim Gaffigan bit? He says, just play dead, put yourself in your sleeping bag, put some oil on yourself, and wrap yourself up like a burrito.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
from the bears.
I thought that bear, like that could be kind of talking about bears might be something. I was in Nashville and I sat in the same room as Nate Bargatze was there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right. And he walked by, and he's a Nashville guy. And I thought I wanted to mention the bear and see if there was something he could work with that, but I didn't get a chance to.
Are you going to give him material? I'm not sure he wants that.
That'd be presumptuous, wouldn't it?
That would be very presumptuous. That would be. I don't think that would go over well.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't do it. I would be like Omar with 4 women. I seized up and did nothing. So
that's right. Yeah.
Anyway, well, that was my topic. We probably hit the end here.
I think we hit the mark. This
is probably our most scatological episode that we've had.
Good word,
right?
Now, Omar, why don't you say anything to Dave about that word?
I was multi-syllabic. I thought that was a fucking game.
That's that would be a fun game.
That would be
scatological gories. you roll the dice and you just have to name animal shit that begins with that letter.
So what are we going to do? Are we going to play? Are we going to record more in September? Is this?
I believe we're back. We're back. It was a summer hiatus. We're back, so I don't think people have to worry too much. We're.
Should we announce our what we talked about earlier?
No, there's nothing to announce.
Okay. We're way pre-planning.
Yeah, I don't know what
confirmed, by the way. Mr. X said absolutely.
Oh, okay. Good.
Right. That's Mr. J.
Probably something you should have waited till after we were done recording to tell us. But okay,
listen,
no one has any clue what the hell that means. It's a complete.
Do you think they understand half of what we talk about? Our listeners deserve transparency. God damn it! We will get to the bottom of those Epstein files.
I don't think they want it.
They can't handle the truth.
They can't handle the truth. That's right. Yeah.
All right. Well, again, be in touch with us if you have good things to say. friends@fts.media is our email address. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook now. Friends Talking Shop, all one word. Or our website's friendstalkingshop.weebly.com.
Yep.
All right. Well, until next time, bye, everyone.
See ya.
Smell ya.